And with all that being said, gas prices have surged to their highest level under either of President Trump's two terms. According to AAA, the national average is now $3.32 a gallon. It's also higher than Election Day in 2024 when the average was $3.10. Lowering gas prices was a key Trump campaign promise. A gallon of gas is still well below its record high of $5.02. That record was set in 2022 under former President Joe Biden after Russia invaded Ukraine. Let's talk traffic now. As you can see, we are looking out from our Daphne camera, and traffic on a Friday, of course, is usually a little bit more packed and stacked out there. You may run into something, but let's get the real update from Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith on our traffic right now, Jason.
Yeah, Shelby, right now we do have...
And we may have some fog before we even get there, but let's get the forecast, of course, from our Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith. Fog, rain, are those some of the things we're going to be seeing?
Yes, we have a dense fog advisory for a few counties in our area tonight. We also saw some showers today in the area. We're going to see chances of those this weekend on Saturday and Sunday.
Mobile has a visitor in town today. The American Cruise Line's making its first ever stop in the port city.
It's really exciting, and it's part of the new Gulf Coast cruise that will run between New Orleans and Pensacola. And Mobile is one of those destinations. Fox 10's Brendan Kirby is live downtown where the ship is docked.
Look at that smile. Brendan, the vessel is going to be there for a while.
Yeah, Lenise and Shelby, I'm standing right here in front of the American Symphony. It's a much smaller ship than the ocean cruise ships that we're used to here, about 180 passengers. But tourism officials say they're excited about the possibilities. Visit Mobile says that most of the tourists that they talked to from the ship today, this is actually their first trip to Mobile. They've never been here. The agency's president and CEO, David Clark, says that the city has been lobbying to get this company for 6 or 7 years. Clark tells me he hopes some of these folks will want to come back and spend more time here. The cruise ship is offering a half a dozen excursions. They include a gator ranch, a trolley bus tour, a trip to the USS Alabama battleship, and visits to the Mobile Museum of Art and Botanical Gardens. The ship will return 3 more times this month, and then it will be back again in November and December. The passenger count is relatively small, but Clark says they're paying anywhere between $4,800 and $10,000 for cruise tickets.
They are here to spend money in our city. People that have the propensity to spend money, they are high on history and cultural and attractions. So, and we have some really great tours set up for them and itineraries.
Coming up at Fox 10 News at 5, I'll take you along on one of those excursion itineraries, a food and history tour that some of these folks took, and I'll have the economic impact and what business leaders say this could mean for them. Reporting live in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
That explains why he's smiling.
Yeah, I was literally going to say the same thing. I mean, ear to ear.
Food tour, just
he's working
outside.
hard. He's working hard.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, the University of South Alabama celebrating a major investment in its marching band program.
Yeah, today the school officially dedicated its new $13 million Jaguar marching band facility, and Fox 10's Stephen Moody was there.
3, 2, 1, cut that ribbon!
The University of South Alabama cut the ribbon today on the Jerry and Gordon Moulton Jaguar Marching Band Complex. The complex is named after the university's second president and his wife, who helped to make all of this possible. The ceremony brought together university leaders, faculty, staff, and members of the Jaguar Marching Band to celebrate the new facility. And the new complex is designed to give the program a dedicated space to practice and prepare.
As you can see, we have a full-size practice field, rehearsal rooms, color guard, drumline room. We were spread across all of our campus and rehearsing on a muddy field, and so this is really just a dream come true for us and something we've been working on for a really long time.
Outside, the complex also includes a full-size lighted practice field identical to Abraham A. Mitchell Field at Hancock Whitney Stadium, which is right next door. And for band members, it's a dream come true.
It's incredible, and it was initial shock and then just kind of wonder. I was amazed at how incredible and state of the art all of the facilities were.
University officials say the new facility will help the Jaguar Marching Band continue to grow and support future members.
I can't imagine being a high school student and walking through this building and out onto this field and say, nah, I don't want to come here, because to me, the first time I walked into this building, I feel at home. And I felt here at home for 4 years now, but it just makes that home even more special. It's really incredible, and the recruiting events that we'll be able to host here are special as well.
I just hope that the incoming J&B members will realize how lucky they are to have something so incredible, especially considering this is probably the best it's going to get in the whole country.
Stephen Moody, Fox 10 News.
Well, still ahead on Fox 10 News at 4, a terrifying wrong way near miss caught on dash cam. And K9 cop is guilty of shredding a stuffed animal. Or is he? That's coming up in today's Take a Look at This. But first, let's go outside on your Friday. It looks like some of that kind of fog is out there right now in Orange Beach over the water there in the distance. It is a pretty sunshiny day, but again, we've talked about some fog and rain. We'll get a full report from our chief meteorologist, Jason Smith, coming up.
Welcome back. We've got some news from Florida where the Department of Agriculture is signing a disaster declaration for the state.
Yeah, take a look at some of the foliage you'll see here behind us. This is all because of that winter freeze that hit the Sunshine State. Representatives say the freeze destroyed an estimated $3 billion in crops.
The state's ag commissioner, Walton Simpson, saying the citrus damage was around $675 million. Greenhouses and nurseries around $240 million. Sugarcane just over $1 billion in losses, and 80 to 90% of the berries were lost in the freeze.
Right now, we're acting as the host here so that we hope to get a block grant. The federal government does not always do it that way, but since they did for the hurricanes, we're hopeful they will for the freeze.
Florida provides the better part of our population in the United States, which is the Northeast, whether those big populated centers of New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Boston, with fresh fruits and vegetables that time of year.
And farmers are assessing the damage. Farm experts say younger farmers and small and medium farms are being hit hardest.
That's just not right.
I don't believe it till I see it. I mean, I do, but
it's just, we need to call Mother Nature and have a conversation.
It's spring.
About this fluctuation. Okay, so as you also saw on the forecast, it is almost time to spring forward.
And a reminder that daylight saving time starts this weekend, as Jason mentioned. So you're going to need to set your alarm clock ahead 1 hour this Sunday, March 8th at 2 a.m.
Or you can just use your smartphone. That'll spring you forward an hour ahead. The annual time change is to help us make better use of the daylight and save energy.
I love it. Daylight saving time will end Sunday, November 1st, when clocks fall back 1 hour. I love when this time change happens. Get more. Somebody was saying I can cut my grass and not have to do it on the weekend once I get off work.
There's that. So I'm the fall back person. I like when we fall back. Springing forward, not so much. But I'm happy it's on, Sunday morning as opposed to a Monday morning. Can you imagine that?
All the people late to work. Whew.
Yeah. A terrifying near miss involving a suspected drunk driver going the wrong way on an interstate in Oklahoma, and it was caught on camera.
Yeah, and the incident has become a valuable cautionary tale now. Jeremy Roth has it in today's Take a Look at This.
Take a look at the moment a driver going the wrong way on a highway is nearly hit head-on by a semi-truck. It happened on Interstate 35 in Oklahoma when a state trooper spotted the vehicle going northbound in the southbound lanes. The trooper sped up to catch up with the vehicle just in time to see a semi-truck swerve at the last second to avoid hitting it. According to the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, the driver was arrested for operating the vehicle with a reported blood alcohol level more than twice the legal limit. They cautioned residents never to drive drunk, reminding them that with the touch of a finger, ride shares are available within minutes. From a no-brainer to a brain teaser of sorts in the Philly area, where folks at Patco, a local transit line, are asking for residents to make bets on when a massive gnarly snow pile in one of their station lots will be fully melted and gone. The area got absolutely shellacked with snow this winter, and if I had to live in that, I'd probably be looking for happy distractions too. Patco has actually done this before. They asked for guesses on the fate of a pile in the same lot in 2018, and more than a month later, it was still hanging on. A correct guess on this latest mess could mean $20 in prepaid train fares. Finally, a gruesome mess found in an Ohio sheriff's office led to a canine becoming the prime suspect in an inside job. After discovering the tattered remains of a stuffed lamb, Lucas County deputies say all signs pointed to their canine cop, Moby. A humorous post showed the accused heading to the Internal Affairs office claiming he'd been framed. But when asked for comment, he declined, mainly because, well, he's a dog. Don't worry, though, Moby won in the court of public opinion. He was sent all kinds of new stuffed toys and treats from fans following the case. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Still ahead, legendary singer Barbra Streisand in talks to perform for the Oscars. Find out who she wants to honor in a special tribute next. Harry Styles is getting back to work with his first full-length concert in about 3 years.
Yeah, and you can watch every minute of it in his new Netflix special, Harry Styles, One Night in Manchester. He'll be performing every song on his just-released album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, including the #1 hit so far. It's the #1 on the album, like in the list, Aperture. I've listened to probably half the album. I'm a big Harry Styles fan, so I like it so far.
Okay, so I purposely have not, I've heard Aperture, I saw the video and all the memes going on about that. But I purposely haven't listened to the album because I'm still hoping upon hope that I can get a ticket to the concert.
Oh.
Those tickets are the ones in New York, very expensive.
Oh, I imagine so.
Very expensive.
Yeah, but I'm excited to listen to the rest of the album today. Many people are listening along to it. I know our Natalie Williamson's a big fan of Harry Styles. I saw
she
her
wanted to go to that
post.
concert too.
Yes.
We both had our feelings hurt.
Ugh.
Can't afford it.
Well, I love Harry Styles, so I'm
Yeah.
excited. All right, fans of Barbra Streisand are in luck.
According to a number of sources, the legendary singer and actress is in talks to perform at the Oscars. Streisand hasn't sung at the Oscars since 2013.
She's reportedly in conversations to honor the late Robert Redford, her friend and co-star from The Way We Were. The performance would likely be during the in memoriam segment of the ceremony. Whether she would also sing solo, as well as other details, that's still being worked out.
The awards will be held March 15th. I wonder who's going to host that one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lots to look forward to, though. Well, next up, we are diving into those big breaking stories you'll see on Fox 10 News at 5.
We'll also have this.
All right, it is your Friday. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get you caught up on a couple of stories we're working on for Fox 10 News at 5. First, a man in Escambia County, Florida, facing charges in the death of his 3-year-old nephew. What we are learning about the suspect and this case tonight.
Also,
Okay, Jason, thank you. Well, it is tax season, which means it's also tax scam season.
Organizations are warning you, be on the alert. Just pay attention before you file. The deadline for filing is coming up. The IRS releasing the Dirty Dozen list of tax scams like AI-generated IRS impersonations or identity theft to gain access to someone else's online IRS account.
If someone is calling you from the Internal Revenue Service, you can always ask them for their badge number. And you can make sure that you are speaking to an agent, but they will never try to strong arm you or threaten you in order to get money quickly.
Good advice there. Also, some other red flags to keep in mind. The IRS says the agency will never leave urgent pre-recorded messages or threaten to contact local law enforcement.
They also don't demand payment with a gift card or ask for a check to a third party. If you think something's not right, you can find the information on how to report a scam to the IRS on their website.
For many of us, Facebook isn't just social. It's where we keep years of photos, stay in touch with family, and sometimes even run a business or manage community pages.
Yeah, so when an account is suddenly flagged or disabled, it can cut off more than just a news feed. And this Watching Your Wallet consumer investigator, Carice Jackman, is sharing a woman's story and what Meta says you can do if you are locked out of your Facebook or Instagram account.
It was just, your account's permanently disabled. Like, wow, just gone. Like years and years of memories, like gone instantly, and I did nothing wrong.
For Cindy Solar, Facebook is how she stays connected to friends and family. So she says it was shocking to see a message that she couldn't access her account.
And I got a text. This is a Facebook security alert. We think your account was hacked.
Solar says she's been on the platform for 17 years, and she says losing access didn't just affect social media, it affected other apps she used to log into with Facebook.
I've also noticed, some of my apps where you've logged in with Facebook. Like I would do the Upside app where you can get cash back for restaurants, gas, stuff like that. I went to get gas the other day and I went to log into it and it said, you previously logged in with Facebook. And I couldn't get in.
We reach out to Meta about Solar's case and also ask what options people have when they're locked out or think their account may have been compromised. A spokesperson from Meta told us the company is rolling out a new centralized support hub on Facebook and Instagram, designed to put account support tools and options in one place. The company says the hub includes ways to report an issue and find quick answers, and that it's available 24/7. As for Solar, she's still locked out.
And I think if you have a problem with your account, they need to have, more of like a human-to-human interaction.
She hopes she can get access restored soon, not just for the app she used, but for the years of memory she says are tied to that account.
Well, chronic disease is defined as a medical condition that lasts at least a year. And these illnesses take a toll on quality of life and can have a significant impact on our mental health. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on how one woman overcame isolation after her multiple sclerosis diagnosis with help from some new friends.
Just a little baby. For Brianna Core, her four-legged friends aren't just pets. These dogs give her purpose.
They get me out of bed in the morning. They bring so much joy.
Core says persistent fatigue from multiple sclerosis causes her to miss out on a lot in life. The isolation that first came with her diagnosis was one of the hardest things to deal with.
For me, it's obviously a very vulnerable situation. Telling people how you feel and struggles you're going through.
But these canines make her comfortable.
Hi everyone, I'm Brianna.
And that's why she joined the Human-Animal Bond program formed at Cleveland Clinic. Through this online support group, she's met others with chronic neurological conditions, and they have more than just a diagnosis in common. They also all love animals, and their pets are active participants.
We see there are mental health benefits, physical health benefits, and social connection benefits when humans and animals interact.
Psychologist Brianne Markley says people who might have shied away from traditional group therapy are now reaping the benefits.
What we see when folks join the group is the connection is really quick and natural because there's this common interest.
Core says the group gives her something she didn't have before, a community.
I don't feel alone. I know there's other people that are going through the same situations that I am.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Coming up, inside the new Fox 10 News app, why the updated version is worth the space on your phone. Stay close. NewDaily.com is next.
Welcome back. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office hosting a Touch a Truck event today in West Mobile. Students from 9 different elementary schools got to get up close in several different vehicles, including the Mobile SWAT unit, the K9 unit, and even their drone unit. This event is part of a bigger initiative from MCSO to prevent youth violence, and the Sheriff's Office looks forward to it every year.
Everybody that comes out here, this is our future. This is what we want to see grow. So all the guys, every one of the employees here at the Sheriff's Office have bought into this idea that Sheriff Purchase started. So we're going to continue it going as well.
And as you can see, Fox 10 was there. Meteorologist Hannah Fink and Nicholas Herboso showing the kids our awesome storm tracker truck.
I'm so glad that all of y'all were able.
I've seen this all over social media. It's very cool. Identical twin brothers in Louisiana are celebrating a rare family milestone. Both the twins became dads on the same day.
That's special. The brothers are sharing just about everything in life, and as Perry Robinson reports, they did not expect this.
Identical twins Austin and Ashton Turo have done just about everything together in life. But this is a first. In fact, only a handful of families can say they've experienced something like this.
So, the question that a lot of people are going to ask is, did you all plan this?
Definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
We try to do things as different as possible.
Yeah.
So it was kind of crazy.
The twins and their wives both welcomed baby boys here in Baton Rouge, Briggs and Tate, on the exact same day.
We joked about what if we had the babies on the same day, at the same time and all that. Everybody was like, no, that's not going to happen. That's not even realistic.
Austin's wife was set to give birth on March 2nd, but Ashton's wife still had a few weeks before her due date. Then, out of nowhere, her water broke early.
Her water broke, and from there, we was like, okay, this is possible.
And if you thought that's where the twin similarities stopped, think again. Both wives shared the exact same name, Courtney.
Blessed to have her through this journey. Knowing each other, growing up and stuff like that, it just makes it more special. I mean, we've known each other forever, and now we are married to twins, and we get to be able to do this whole pregnancy journey, so I'm just blessed to have her.
But there's more. Both baby boys were born at the exact same length. As for the weight, baby Tate weighed 6 pounds, 7 ounces. Baby Briggs came in at 6 pounds, 6 ounces.
You don't expect something like this to happen. You always joke about it, but it's pretty cool.
So, what are the chances of something like this happening? The four say they have no idea. But what they do know is that these two will be inseparable.
I hope they're like two peas in a pot. I mean, like white on rice. I hope they just as close gets.
Shelby Myers spending the day with the staff and volunteers. Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Lenise and Cameron. There are some puppies that are really cute and they're in need of a home right now. The shelter has more than 150 dogs and puppies, and they want about half of them adopted ASAP.
The City of Mobile Animal Shelter is in desperate need of volunteers, foster families, and adopters. Right now, more than 150 dogs, including about 50 puppies, are in their care. Stacy Yawn says they're capable of caring for them, but that's more than they'd like at the shelter at one time.
Being in a shelter for any length of time is stressful for a dog, so the longer you're here, the worse it is, and so we want to get them out.
To move animals into homes quicker, the City of Mobile is waiving all adoption fees for approved applicants. Each adopted pet comes with age-appropriate vaccines, is spayed and neutered, and microchipped.
We are here 7 days a week for adoptions and volunteers, 10 to 4. You can just drop by and we'll be glad to take you through, talk to you about the adoption or the volunteering process. Anything you're curious about at all, come in, we'll help you.
The shelter also needs volunteers and foster families. Volunteers help walk dogs and keep them socialized. Fosters can take a dog or puppy for a weekend or longer, freeing up critical space and helping animals adjust to home life. There's also a Doggy Day Out program.
Doggy Day Out is kind of a hybrid program. So if you don't necessarily, a lot of people say, when I come here, it's overwhelming. That's fair. So instead, you can take a dog out for the day. A lot of people like to give pup cups, take them to Starbucks, take them to the park and just walk them around. So you can come literally check out a dog for the day.
A lot of different options there to help out. And also next Wednesday, you are invited to go to the shelter to check out some of those dogs that are up for adoption. The Mobile Fire and Rescue trainees will be taking the dogs out for walks all day long. We're going to have more information posted on fox10tv.com, including pictures of the dogs that are up for adoption. In the studio, Shelby Myers, Fox 10 News.